What horror series needs a reboot ASAP?
This one was difficult. When I was reading, when you sent it to me earlier, I was trying to think. It's hard to answer, bro. I don't know. Because they've done a lot of reboots, a
Yeah.
lot of remakes. So I was like, screw it. I'll just think of a series or a movie that I would like to see remade today with a better story or in better, we have better effects and stuff today. Jeepers Creepers was one I wouldn't mind being rebooted completely.
I
Um,
think that would do good. Yeah.
yeah, and the director or the creator, did some stupid shit or whatever he had going on. Um, but and 13 Ghosts is another one I think that can be actually scary if redone right. But this was a hard question for me to answer, bro, because it's like horror movies are cookie cutter. A lot of them recycle themselves, and what we're getting, some of the best horror movies of all time are the movies we're getting more recently, within the last 10 to 15 years.
They're some for like a brand new starting point. But
Yeah,
I feel like some that could be a good choice, and this is just some I kind of found when doing some research. Or Nightmare on Elm Street, they could go back to Freddy Krueger. Maybe because,
yeah,
like you said, with all the the different tech that they have and the CGI stuff, they could probably try to make it a little bit different, like reimagine how they would make Freddy and how they would tell his story.
yeah. And
Silent Hill,
Silent Hill
Silent
was
Hill's
another
one.
one that came up when I was thinking.
Yeah,
And I think they're probably going to do that because they're putting out new games and stuff. With the Nightmare on M Street, yeah, the only reason I didn't bring someone like Freddy up is because they've already tried to do it. I'm like, man, how many times gonna man? Like, I don't want to see them mess it up again. I think the only ones who stood the real test of time that are still putting out new content today is Michael Myers and Chucky.
yeah.
I feel like Jason and Freddy deserve another shot, but is that what people want to see right now?
That's a good question because they would really have to tell a different story instead of giving us the same old Freddy, the same old Jason. They would have to tell it a little different. They would have to put in some special effects, and just switch around what they've been doing. That way, we kind of get attracted to going to go see this movie because that's honestly what they want to do is put people in theaters, but you have to tell a different story.
Yeah, it's either reboot it and redo it completely different, or take a note from how the superhero genre is, how we keep getting new Superman, how we keep getting new Batman, and they're all different.
Well,
Each
what's
Batman is
been
different.
successful though
It was
that
that.
hasn't really been rebooted, but just kept going. The
Mhm.
Screams.
Now, I was going to bring up Scream for the last topic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well.
Scream is he's Scream is keeping it. I think what's the word they use? Meta. It's because of Scream is like it's kind of like it's satire. Scream is satire,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He that um series can keep going forever because it's just they kind of just talk about or use what's going on in real world today and put it into the movie, like the real world elements and stuff like that today, and just that can live on forever. They can keep doing it over and over again. But something like if they redid Freddy, I feel like it'd be too easy to kind of not catch him,
Mess it up.
but it's like they can mess it up. But think about it, we have cell phones, we have cameras, we people have you could just put a damn camera in your room and see like what the fuck this person is like up in the sky in their sleep, and you have evidence and proof that this shit is really happening.
So
Like,
you're saying the fact that we have technological advantage, technological innovation would kind of mess up the fact that Freddie would be able to mess with us.
not mess like he can still do what he does, but like it's kind of like, for example, another example, Chucky. God damn it, it's a camera in my daughter's room. If one of her dolls is walking and talking, I'm going to see it. And so she's coming to me like, "Daddy, this my Chucky's talking to me and moving around." I'm like, "What?"
Just put a
And
camera.
we
Yeah.
go look at the camera. Oh shit, he is. Like,
That
so
That's another thing too. Sometimes when I am watching the classic horror genre, I just think to myself, what would I do in this situation? Chucky, first off, I'm kicking him to Kingdom Come. He's a doll. I'm gonna punt him so far. He's a doll, man.
I
Every
think
man in that movie should be slapped
I think Chucky
when you
has
realize it's a doll.
he has the element of surprise. I think that's the
Man,
problem.
I don't
I
care.
think when you look at the men who've dealt with Chucky, they usually do beat him up or kill him. Like in the first one, the detective, he shoots him. Like it's just he doesn't know he's in the back of his car. So Chucky has
No.
an advantage. He's strangling him and then crawls under the seat and is pushing the pedals and shit, like making him drive crazy and stabbing the seat. So he's kind of like Chucky has the element of surprise. I think he used that to his advantage. Yeah, because most grown men, because I mean, although Chucky still, I think he retains the strength of a full grown man in his doll
Yeah.
form. Still, we can fight him. Like, but
No, yeah, I'm
if
definitely
you
fighting
don't,
Chucky.
but if you don't know he's there, or you know what I mean, is that's the element of surprise. You're not gonna. You're getting in your car at night in the dark, leaving the movies. You're not gonna check your back seat. Most
I
people
will
just get
give
in
you
their
this.
car.
Yeah, Chucky can sneak up on you. Yeah, he's small. I will give you that, and he's a menace. I will give you,
Mm.
but as soon as I can see him, it's one on one, man. He's gonna get this kickboxing lesson. He's gonna get this.
Yeah, I gotta get the knife out of his hand first. But man, most people would probably, I would probably just shoot him. I'm not about to sit here and you start talking to me. At first, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? Like it's a dog talking to you. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and play with you, bro. But I think Chucky knows that, and that's why he uses the element of surprise to his advantage, and he uses children, and he makes people think they're crazy.
crazy.
There's
Yeah.
no way this dog's talking to you, bro. And they don't find out to the end of the movie, or when it's too late, where people keep ending up dead. They're not going to blame a dog. You're gonna be like, who the hell is killing these people? Isn't it? You're not going to. First thing you're going to say is most people with using sense or using like critical thinking is not gonna be like, man, I think that dog's killing people. No, most not gonna
Yeah,
think that
that's
way.
that's a great point because that's not the first thing they would think of. They would think it's an actual person,
Mhm.
doing something. They wouldn't think there's a toy is killing people. That's crazy,
Yeah, so I
but
think
that's how it gets away with it.
that's why Chucky is able to thrive. It's the element of surprise, and he usually doesn't let you know he's real until he's already pretty much won. Like, so if you go back and watch the films, none of the in the first three, none of the adults listen to Andy or anybody, or even the third. I just rewatched the third one. People hate it. Whatever, I don't care. He's in that military boot camp or whatever. Everyone thinks he's crazy. He's just Andy was beating the shit out of Chucky. He really was. But when you imagine you walking into a room and somebody that's punching the shit out of a doll, you're gonna think that person is crazy. Like, so it's kind of like it's an element of surprise and people not believing that is real. I think that's why he's able to thrive. But I think for me, with Michael Myers and Jason, I just don't understand why people just don't get in their car and drive away.
Honestly, or just run fast. I've never seen Michael Myers run. Just
Yeah,
run,
Michael
just
Myers never
jog
ran.
away from him.
I think
Yeah,
Jason has ran before, not very far, but Jason has like Drew Brees level accuracy.
that's funny. But Michael Myers, yeah, man, I'm just gonna run away from him. He's not
Yeah, I'm
gonna catch
not.
up to me.
Yeah, I'm not playing with him, bro. I'm not.
Or I'm gonna get an automatic weapon or a grenade and throw it at him. One of
I'm
the
just
two.
not. I don't. I think it finally, and it was it Halloween Kills. I think people finally got the sense. Why don't we just jump this dude? I never
Exactly.
understood that. They finally did it. That scene is funny as shit to me. The Mortal Kombat music started playing in the background. And they started beating the shit out of dude. I'm like, why y'all? He been haunting y'all since 1978. Y'all never thought about doing this before? I'm
Or
not.
I don't know, just really use some type of super weapons to get him. He's a man. He's a regular dude. He's had no supernatural powers.
Yeah, he just has supernatural determination.
Man, he's ugly too. You
Yeah,
gotta stop him.
that's why you never see Michael Myers in the hood, bro. It just wouldn't happen.
It
You about
wouldn't
to
work
get
out.
you're getting jumped, bro. It is what it is. What
It wouldn't
a
work.
dude with a white mask walking through here acting crazy. You about to get fucked up, bro. Like,
I just
what's
think of
that?
like all the other ones outside of like, the traditional ones, like what is there like Candyman and Leprechaun, and
Mhm.
I think of like what I would do to fight, dudes like that. They I don't know, they may have more of an advantage, but
The
Michael
leprechauns
Myers, nah.
is pretty creepy. But I think because Candyman is supernatural.
Yeah, exactly.
Supernatural. Candyman, Freddy, they're all supernatural, bro. Like, I'm not playing around with the supernatural shit, bro. I already told you if like for paranormal activity, I'm telling my wife deuces, bro. It is what it is. You getting haunted by some generational curse? It's over with. All right, you ain't tell me about that. Peace. I'm not
Yeah.
sticking around, bro. Love you, but I'm out.
Just like with the Sinister thing. I'm just not gonna move from the house if he's haunting the house, whatever. Because once you move, you start up the timeline. You start the timeline for your kid to kill you in the next house. And I'm like, nope, we're just gonna stay here. I guess he can haunt it all we want.
Yeah,
As long as we don't move, we're good.
I'm gonna make that thing feel so uncomfortable, bro.
Yep, that's all you
I'm gonna
can
make
do.
you want to leave before I do. I
Yep,
don't know.
walk
I don't
around the
know.
house naked.
I don't know. I just never been scared of that kind of stuff. Like even I'm pretty sure one of my like the house I grew up in was haunted. Like you hear footsteps and stuff when nobody's there, but you like to be cutting on and off. Weird shit, bro. But it's like
Mm,
just act like you didn't hear it or act like you didn't see it. Oh, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. What? Because ghosts are trying to get you. If it is a ghost or spirit, they're trying to get your attention. You just ignore it, then they're gonna pretend. They're gonna think that you're not really sensing it.
Yeah. Kind of like Pennywise and Freddy. Just I'm not scared of you, bro. That's why they go after
Yeah,
children. Nah, I'm not afraid of you, dog. It is what it is.
honestly.
Freddy just a burnt
But
man, and then Pennywise just strange alien.